So if you're listening right now, somebody put the earbuds in, whatever, go to internationalpain.org, check out internationalpain.org, see what other resources are available. Check out Barby Ingle right now. Go to barbyingle.com. You've heard us talk about GuideStar. Go to GuideStar. Check out the International Pain Foundation. You're hearing firsthand how these folks directly add value to the world. They have a process for this. Now, this hits close to home for me because a long time ago when I was a little boy, arguably my favorite uncle, one of my favorite uncles, you know what you have to do in those situations, right? But he was paralyzed. And he was a quadriplegic, right?
Okay.
So he was entirely paralyzed, but this wasn't by some sort of debilitating accident or something like that. They medically did not know what was going on with him. And ultimately it wound up being a virus. There was other chronic pain that was associated with it. We didn't have the internet to go to back then. Right, so if you have internationalpain.org sticking in your head right now, immediately find a computer, a mobile device, go to internationalpain.org. You heard it here at the 5P podcast with Miss Barby Ingle. Go to internationalpain.org. So I have firsthand knowledge and experience of what it's like being a family member, feeling hopeless for someone who is dealing with something that is almost undiagnosable, right? It's just a whole slew of doctors, a whole slew of different specialists have seen this before, or have seen the individual before, but no one can actually make a diagnosis, right? So a lot of these patients that you're talking about that would be a good fit for the International Pain Foundation, go into internationalpain.org, they are the ones that are almost, they feel incurable, for lack of a better way to put it. Right?
Absolutely. But remission is possible. Like I said, I spent 7 years in a wheelchair because they couldn't figure out what was going on with me. And I'm now up, walking. I still have chronic pain. I learned ways and techniques to manage it and to help people so that they don't have to go through all of the challenges and hardships that I've had to face and the other people that get involved with our foundation. You could be somebody that's a newbie that's just learning all the tips, tools, tricks, and resources, or you could be somebody who's had it for a long time that has something to pass down. And we have people all throughout that spectrum that are helping out, and we really appreciate our volunteers, especially our caregivers. Like you were saying, you have a family member. Without my husband and without my family, I would not be able to make it through and have the life that I have now. But with their help, I've been able to get that help, and now we all pay it forward.
That's so fantastic. All right, so in closing here, I got to ask you, how does a lady named Barbie meet a guy named Ken?
I